Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can transform some of your spare time into cash flow. All right. Everybody has a little free time in their day, and most people are looking for ways to either supplement or replace their income. All right. Even the wealthiest of people are always looking for ways to add additional revenue into their income streams, right? So if you've never seen any of my videos before, again, I'm Russ. I've been working in the work from home space for the last 18 years or so. I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and I am passionate about helping people generate mailbox money using direct mail and social media marketing. So most people, okay, now there's always exceptions to everything, but the majority of people have spare time in their day. Okay, so I've done videos on this before, and even people who work 10-hour days, that still leaves them with 14 hours a day, and if you sleep for 8 hours of that, you're still left with 6 hours for the day. All right, and most people, they have no issues binge watching Netflix or, you know, going out and partying on the weekends or whatever it is that they do. But the majority of these people, they're not doing anything to... Sorry about that. Somebody just stopped right in the middle of the road for who knows what reason. Unbelievable. Sorry about that. Most people do not use their spare time to do anything that betters themselves. All right, no personal development, nothing that will better their financial future. You know, they're all about sitting on the couch, watching shows, eating junk. You know, I partake in stuff like that too. I mean, I do watch shows on TV, and I do eat junk sometimes. But if you really want to change your life, if you really want to step up your game and, you know, provide a financial future for not only yourself, but build a generational wealth to leave a legacy for your family, you have to use some of that spare time and create some cash flow. All right, like Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work the rest of your life. Okay, so people think that having a job, which is just an acronym for just over broke, is guaranteed for life. You know, like, yeah, you're going to get a paycheck if you go to work, but you could lose your job any minute, especially today with AI taking over everything. You know, there's nothing guaranteed. But one thing that you can guarantee yourself is you can build your own business from the comfort of your home that will generate passive income for you if you're willing to put in the work. And most people aren't willing to put in the work. Okay, so how you do this is you take 30 to 60 minutes of your day. It doesn't even have to be that much. Okay, so you don't have to sacrifice your Netflix shows or very much of whatever it is that you're already doing. Start out with 30 to 60 minutes a day. You find a program that resonates with you. All right, and I'm talking about direct mail here. That's how I do things. All right, so you want to find a direct mail opportunity, which is just a simple postcard opportunity. You're mailing out postcards, okay, to people who are looking for ways to supplement and or replace their income over time. And you just take 30 minutes of your day, you affix address labels onto these postcards, and you put stamps on them, and you just mail them out. You put them out in the mail, all right? You don't even have to do social media marketing if you don't want to. You can do this anonymously. And it's so easy to do that anybody can do it, okay? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to mail out a postcard. But if you were to spend 30 to 60 minutes a day addressing postcards, putting stamps on them, and then taking them down to your post office, you could turn that into... There's no guarantee. You know, I can't guarantee that you'll make any money with these opportunities because it's all based on your work ethic, and most people don't want to work. All right? But if you're serious about changing your financial future, and creating time freedom so that you can go and do what you want, when you want, for as long as you want, and not worry about cash flow, you can do this. You spend 30 to 60 minutes a day, you get all your postcards together, you put them in the mailbox, and you spend the rest of your time doing whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? And you just compound your efforts. So when you start making some money, you put some of that money back into your postcards, mail out even more postcards. All right? There's people in this industry that make 6 and 7 figures a year with direct mail. And the only thing keeping them, or the only difference between them and somebody who's not making that amount of money, is their willingness to show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent. Now, if you can do those 3 things, you can make this work. Now, it's not a get rich quick overnight, and there is effort required, okay? You do have to, get all your stuff ready for your postcards. You got to put them in the mail. There is an investment to begin, but it's very minimal when you compare it to starting like a franchise or something like that. You can start both of my direct mail opportunities for $50. All right. And if you can afford $100, you start both of them. And when you join me, you're going to get everything that I use. You're going to get a resource page with 80 plus different places that I share these opportunities online. You're going to get my letter template that I use to send out in all of my mailings every week. Since I started doing the letters, I've tripled my income. All right, I'm going to show you exactly how I do that, and you're going to get my contact information so you can reach out to me anytime you have any questions or need any assistance. Okay, so you want to take daily action. You want to have systems in place that do all the selling and telling for you, which both of these direct mail opportunities do that. We have sizzle calls. We have systems in place. The company will follow up on your behalf, and they'll make all the sales for you. You literally just have to mail the postcards out. All right. And if you want to learn how to do social media marketing the way I do, you can even, get better results. But if you're just starting out and just want to do postcards, start with the postcards. Try it out. I always tell people stick with it for 6 months to a year before you give up, because most people, they'll send out 100 postcards. They don't make $1,000, and then they get upset and they quit and they think it's a scam. And that's just not the case. You can go on my Facebook, check out my YouTube videos. I'm consistently posting results that I'm getting from my efforts. Okay? It flat out works if you work it. And most people, for whatever reason, they like the thought of having time freedom and being able to do what they want and go on vacation and drive the cars they want, live in the house they want. But when it comes to doing the work to get to where they want to be, they just don't do it. They'd rather sit on the couch and watch Netflix. I see it all the time. And there's nothing wrong with watching Netflix. But if you want to better yourself, you have to take a little bit of action. All right? You can't play the victim card like everybody plays. Oh, I wasn't meant to be rich. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's a weak mindset. You have to change your mindset and know that the people that are at the top of the list, the wealthiest people in the world, they bust their rear ends off. All right? I mean, there's some people that get money handed to them, but I'm talking about the top people. They're all business people. They all work. They're relentless. They're savages. They work 16, 18, 20 hours a day, nonstop. Even when they're worth billions of dollars. So that's it. I mean, you have to pick a model that works. And I love direct mail marketing because it's just an overlooked marketing method. Right? People are all trying to fight for Facebook ads and email clicks and all that. Direct mail still works. It has higher conversion rates than email marketing. And people love getting things in the mail. All right? So I'm telling you, it works. You want to work 30 to 60 minutes a day on your business, and you want to follow a plan. You want to follow somebody who is doing what it is you're looking for and having results, okay? So I give you everything you need when you start. All right, so you can go to joinruss.com. It's my business card, joinruss.com. Give me a call if you want to. I do answer the phone. I will get back to you if I don't. And get this going. You deserve to have a better life. Everybody deserves to have a better life. You just have to get out of the mind. You have to flip your mindset over to Nothing is easy. If you want something good in life, the best things in life, you have to do a little bit of work. And you have to step outside of your comfort zone and do some work. All right? And do things you don't want to do. Every day. You know, there's some days I don't feel like making a video. There's some days I don't even feel like going on social media. But I know that when I do go on social media and I make a post, and I do know that when I do make a video, I bring in sales. I can help more people, you know, start off their, you know, journey in making money from home. So that's it for this video. I hope you found value in it. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.